Things on your mind than the Heisman winning, for example. But how much of is the Heisman on your mind, Zeke, and trying to prove you should be there, should win it?
I'm trying to get back to the Big Ten championship, go out there and get a win this weekend against a very good Michigan State team.
Do you ever think about the Heisman?
I think about winning the Big Ten championship.
Zeke, you came really close to a couple of breakaways last week and stuff. Would you like to have a few of those as this thing winds down?
It's always nice to have some explosive runs, but you get what you can get.
How tired, beat up were you after last week's game, or did you feel fairly fresh considering the 10th game of the year?
Very sore. Anytime you get 27 carries, I think that's like the most I've had all season. You're gonna be sore after the game, so it's important this week. It's getting the training room and getting my body right.
And what stands out about this Michigan State defense as you look at them from your perspective?
They have a very tough interior seven, and it'll basically be our will versus their will, our big guys versus their big guys, and just kind of a pretty tough game.
Is blocking something that you've always embraced since you've played football, or is that something you had to say, I need to block because you're such a good blocker? Is that something you've always been good at?
It's always something I worked on since Little League. Little League you run the wishbone. You don't run spread offense. You run three-back formation. So everyone has to block, and that's something I've always done since Little League. So
your first formation, you were in the wishbone when you were Pee-wee?
I was a fullback in the wishbone.
Taylor Decker said, in your heart, you are an offensive lineman. And he can see that in the way you attack the blocks. Is there a little bit of truth in that?
I want to be a slot. They won't give me the official title, but I definitely want to be a slot. But that's kind of how I attack everything. Not just blocking. It's everything I do, all out. I'm gonna give it my all. So.
How much did it help working out with him in the off season, being an honorary slob, if not an official one, since they won't let you in?
It just the way they work is just different. Like I know no other group on the team works as hard as them, and the way they push each other is it's kind of scary, and it's great to be a part of.
Urban said he wanted to get better blocking up front after last week's performance. Have you seen a difference in the guys? I know it's been a long season. That could have been an off game, but have you seen a noticeable difference with the guys up front?
It's definitely more of a focus in pass blocking, and something we focus a little bit more on this week.
Zeke, if you're not necessarily thinking about the Heisman Trophy, 204 more yards to overtake Eddie George for second place here all time, kind of in the back of your mind when you get out there on the field at times?
If that comes, which it should, but if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just gotta go out there and handle business and go win 2 more games so we can be back in the Big Ten championship.
You mentioned 2 more being questions, sore after 27 carries. Overall, you've had more touches this point than you had at this point last year. How's your body feel? Do you feel fresh still? Any more, tired at this point than you felt maybe last year?
Actually, I think I feel actually more fresh than I felt at this point last year. Last year at this point, I was so beat up. I really wasn't practicing at all, and I was just kind of getting mental reps. And this year, I feel way better. I think I've just done a better job taking care of my body and taking less hits.
Post-game last year, after this game, you were pretty demonstrative in the post-game interviews with us and stuff about what a big victory it was and how this got you guys going and stuff. Do you sense that there are a lot of people out there in the nation wanting to see still what Ohio State's all about going into this weekend?
I think people are still unsure of what we got. And, it's a statement game. It's a game we've been waiting for all season. And, it's a good game against what other people will recognize as good competition. And it's a game to go out there and show who we are and what we can do.
Hey, Zeke, do you wear Beanie's jersey number under your shirt every week?
Yeah, good butt.